Hello there and welcome back to the channel where today we have ourselves some news bites. Yes, the news bites are the top 5 recent Tycoon simulation news stories for you in a more sizable manner. So without any further ado, here are my 5 favorites. Firstly, we have an in-development game with a Yebra mate Tycoon, which I'm most likely murdering the pronunciation of, but at this point, I don't care. To be honest, I had to look up what it is. Yebra mate is apparently some kind of traditional caffeine-infused drink. Anyways, Yebra Mate Tycoon will see you operate a shop specializing in this business area, creating various mixes of this stuff in order to sell it to consumers for the highest possible profit. While there isn't much information or footage available right now, the premise of the game is appealing, and should it be pulled off in an effective manner, then I am greatly intrigued to see how it ends up. Because it's a bit like, I imagine coffee shop tycoon games, you get a couple of them. It seems like that kind of premise, but with this cool, new and thing I don't know about called Yebra Mate. TasteMaker is an upcoming restaurant tycoon game, allowing you to create the best restaurant establishment in the town. TasteMaker sees you start with a small, empty plot of land. From here, you'll be able to build up the structure of your restaurant with walls, doors, and windows. Once you've got the structure in place, you can get to work on the decorations, because guests aren't just there for your food, guys. You'll have a wide selection of furniture and decorative paints, papers, and objects to spruce up your restaurant with. Keeping all of this clean and hygienic will be important, especially in times such as these, of course. Nobody wants to see rats and cockroaches as they eat your horrible plate of food. Finally, and possibly most importantly, will be your menu, ensuring you carefully pick a wide selection above popular but wide selection of, popular dishes. I did not explain that well, did I? Good food, essentially. Your guests will want to eat and enjoy. Overall, TasteMaker seems like it has both the graphics and the gameplay to make a terrifically enjoyable game. Nebuchadenzzar, I think is how you pronounce it. I have had 101 comments telling me how to pronounce it, and I still haven't got it yet. Anyway, however you want to pronounce it, it is a classical isometric city builder, which sees you explore the mysterious historical and cultural world of Mesopotamia, what seems to be the second Mesopotamian game releasing this year. As you build up your empire to rule and gain influence over an ever-growing number of citizens, you'll have to manage everything from the fields to be plowed to the gathering of essential items such as water and food, ensuring the correct and functional infrastructure and funding is in place to allow your citizens to work away as they should. The game features a 16-mission campaign, which sees you colonize ancient lands and design these large and wondrous monuments, featured in the game's trailer. The game is slated for release sometime this year, and I personally cannot wait. And I do get easily excited, Phil. Let's be honest here. Mad Games Tycoon 2, which is, of course, the sequel to the resoundingly popular Mad Games Tycoon, developed by Encoding Games and released way back 4 years ago now in 2016. Mad Game Dev Tycoon, allows you to start your own game development studio, starting in the year 1976, building your own studio, offices, production facilities, and server rooms, with your own custom items and decorations. You'll be able to hire staff from a series of different departments to work on anything from a text-based game to a massive multiplayer MMO. The more you practice, the more followers you'll get, and if you make good games, of course, they will stick around. From here, you can start to publish your own games, managing not just the marketing, but the research, printing, digital publishing, and server management of your games, all at the same time. From the footage and images available, it does seem to be more of a remaster with a 3D top-down graphics, this being echoed by many on the Tycoon Reddit who I had a discussion with. Nevertheless, the evolution on top of the original is no bad thing, in my opinion. Finally, today we have the soon-to-be-released Golftopia. Golftopia is a tycoon management simulation game which allows you to design, build, and manage your very own futuristic golf course. You'll be in charge of every aspect, from the structures to the grass, to the lighting. You can build anything you wish. Once you have a functional establishment, you'll need feedback so you can improve it. Thankfully, you can read the thoughts of your visitors, allowing you to easily and quickly find inefficiencies or lacking areas in your premises. You'll find as you grow your golfing establishment that grass will lay presence to weeds. You'll need to keep your foliage and your grass in good condition to impress your visitors and create the optimal golfing experience. Golftopia also includes a load of interesting and unique objects for you to liven up your golf course and add that futuristic experience we mentioned earlier. All in all, it looks like a gosh darn awesome game, and I have played it myself, so I can tell you from experience that it is a game you should definitely consider buying on the 21st of July. And that is it for today's News Bytes News Tycoon episode. I will thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, well, I'll see you in the next one, of course.